All right, everyone, welcome to Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx. This is Joanna with HDpiano, and we're going to learn how to play the intro to this song. So let's have a listen, and then we're going to break it down. Here we go. So there you go, that is the intro. Don't forget to head on over to hdpiano.com where you can find the remaining sections to the melody version of this song. All right, so before we get cracking into the piece, this song was a massive hit actually in the UK. It reached number 2 in the year 1989. And actually, this was the year that I was born. So I want to know in the comments below, do you know any famous songs that were released the year that you were born? Can you write them below? And I look forward to checking those out. Here we go. Right, so we're going to begin in the middle of the keyboard, and my left hand is kind of in the treble clef place. So we're going to start off a little bit soft and then go a little bit louder as we travel with the left hand lower down the keyboard and the right hand going down as well. So you might have noticed some repeating patterns. And we're going to start kind of with this octave C. We're in the key of C major. It's really nice, just white keys today. And we're going to begin with the middle C, and then go up 5 to the G. And then up 4 to the C. Okay, it's kind of broken chord. And it's on the 1 and 2. So this is how it sounds. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to travel down with our left toe and do a G place now. So we're going to start with the harmony. We'll start with C, then we're going to go to the G place. And this is the same. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So it's the same shape. We've got G, and then we travel up 5 to the D, and then we've got G at the top. And then we are going to go to an A place. We've got A, and then up 5 to the E, and another E. And the counting on this is 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go down to the F, to an F place now. We're going to play F, and we go up 5 to the C, and then to the G. So all together it sounds like this. It's just the left hand. We've got 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 So I'm going to play it again without counting. See if you can play along. Here we go. And again. Okay, so a big part of music is just being able to keep the pulse going. So practice that until you can do it without any gaps or pauses or hesitations. And that's kind of one whole phrase. All right, so here it is with the right hand. So we'll just do a little bit of the right hand now. We'll do maybe bar by bar, and we'll put it hands together. So we're going to start, as we're in the melody version, this is kind of the bit of the song that's I guess the intro. It's like a piano intro, isn't it? But then it follows on, and it's the part that he's singing as well. So we've got G, G, F, E, D. And the way that it comes in with the left hand is this. We're going to play the left hand first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here we go again. Can you see here that my little finger's on that G at the top? Here we go again. And again. Okay, and then I'm going to move my hand down to the G. Keep this held down. It's very legato, this piece, which means that it's kind of sustained. So if you keep your right hand in the same place, you played the little G, and now you're going to play the D with your second finger. We've got this D, D, E, F, E. So with the left hand, it's this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and. So all together from the beginning, here we go. Okay, and then we're going to go to an A place now, do you remember? So the left hand's going to play A, E. And then we're going to play 2 of these top Cs. I'm keeping my right hand in exactly the same place. So I've got 1 and 2 and. Then we're going to come in with another E on the 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And then the D is going to come in at the right hand on the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And then the E comes in on the and of 4. So it sort of becomes a little bit off the beat, a little bit syncopated. Okay, so we're going to try that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You got it? I'll do it without counting now. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go from the beginning. Here we go. See if you can play along. And then on the 1 at the next bar, I'm going to come down to the F and I'm going to play F on the 1. And this comes in on the and of 1. And then we've got on the 2, the C, like this. So I'll do that again. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now here I'm going to move my hand shape down and now my little finger is going to come to the C because I'm going to go down my 5 fingers. You could put your little finger or your 4th finger because we ultimately need to get to the G. So whichever is easiest, maybe 4th is closest, so that's easiest. So let's go from the beginning of that bar. So my 2nd finger is playing D. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So yeah, and I'm going to move with my 4th finger to the C. Can you see that transition that I made? 1 and 2 and 3. And that's going to hold for the 2 and 3. Okay, and again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So when I get to the A, as I'm coming down in steps, cutting to the A, then I play another G there with my left hand. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, have you got it? I'll do it without counting now. Here we go. Okay, let's go from the beginning of that phrase. And so the goal here is to be able to play these 4 bars without any pauses or hesitations. And so you'll know you're done with your practice with this particular section once you can do that. So here we go. We're going to try and play a little bit in time now. So here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we're going to continue and into my next bar and we're playing exactly the same thing, just down an octave now. So now I'm going to play C, G, C, and I'm going to shift my hand again and my little finger's going to come to this G. So do you see how I moved that shape? So depending on which finger you moved over, your thumb or your 2nd finger will be on the G here. I think when I played it then I used probably my little finger to get to that G, but whatever thing that you do that is easiest, you'll land there with whatever finger and you want to move your little finger there. Okay, so I'll just perhaps let's try pretending that my 2nd finger's on that G from the beginning of the bar. So it's exactly the same thing again, just down the octave. Now here it changes a little bit. I'm going to move my hand up and I'm going to play an A here. So let's just show you that bit again. We got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's slightly different in the right hand. We got C, C, then D, E, F, traveling up the keyboard. So here we go again, counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm going to move my hand down. I've got F. And I'm going to play on the and of 1 E, on the and of 2 D. And then I'm going to play a G like this. So counting 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to kind of do this at the end. Can you see the finger change that I'm doing here? So I've got the E, D, then I've got C, second, keep my thumb on that C, my second finger with my fingers up in the air, I'm going to travel over to the B, and then my third finger's going to land on that C. Did you see that? So I'll show you again. So this is the beauty about watching these videos with HDpiano, is that you can actually see what the fingers are doing, because that's a huge part of piano playing. Being able to move around the piano in a really good way that will make a good sound on the keyboard, okay? So here we go. We got F, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to go to this A place now. We got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I've got my interval of the fourth here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then it just repeats 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so well done for getting this far in the video. Don't forget to go right back to the very beginning of the video so you can have a listen to how all of that intro sounds together. And also remember to practice in small sections. The idea is that you want to be able to play it without any hesitations or gaps and to keep it going. And so focusing on small sections until you've ironed out all of the creases, and then you can go on and continue until you've got the whole intro. Well done. So don't forget to head on over to HDpiano, where you can find the remaining videos to this song, the melody version of Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx. And I look forward to reading your comments below as well. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are releasing videos every day, so you don't want to miss out on any of your favorite songs. You can also find us on all social media as well. Well done, and I'll see you on over at HDpiano.com, the home of hybrid piano lessons.